I'm going. Hey guys, Jeremy here, Jeremy Lou Photography, hatchreno.com, and I'm trying to stick with these 5-minute videos, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We're going to talk about competition. Competition within your community, competition with the other fellow photographers, anything that you feel brings competition to you and how you deal with it and what you should do. So I've adopted the hashtag community over competition throughout Hatchreno, throughout a lot of my posts, and I kind of want to talk about that. But before I do, let's talk about how I felt about competition as a new photographer 7 years ago. I bought my first camera from Best Buy. Went to Best Buy, bought a camera, my point and shoot broke. We were having another child and I needed to document it. I was just gonna buy a regular point and shoot, but then I got a DSLR instead. Google and YouTube, as soon as I got home to figure out how to use it, noticed my images weren't coming out the way I wanted to, so I wanted to figure out a better way to do that. In turn, fast forward a couple months later, after getting that camera, I contacted 5 photographers in town. Local photographers still working now, under a different email, not through my name as it is now, so they actually don't know who I am. I've told this story numerous times to people that know me. 3 of them told me to drop dead. I was going to kill the industry. There was no room for somebody who wasn't taught in a school to become a photographer in our town. One offered to help me for $600 an hour if I wanted to hang out with them, which, you know, is not a bad thing. I just couldn't afford it at the time as a new photographer. And one just didn't reply at all. And I emailed them 3 times. So that was my experience coming into photography 7 years ago in Reno. Was that the norm? I have no idea. I contacted those 5. Really distraught after that. Didn't really want to do photography at all. Didn't want to learn. I wasn't thinking of becoming a business then. It was more of just, hey, I want to learn how to do this stuff. So I kind of just threw it off to the side, started teaching myself, learning by myself, using online websites, workshops, shooting every day, shooting my friends and family, and became a very well-known, pretty good photographer. I won't say I'm the best because I'm not the best. There's amazing work out there, and I'm good for what I do, and I love what I do, and I'm happy with what I do. But for me, competition was huge. And I know for 2 or 3 years, that's all I could think about was how am I better than the other photographers in town? How do I kill their business? How do I stomp them to the ground? And then as I started to get busier and busier, I noticed I was just saying no to my clients a lot. I wasn't able to pull on the clientele that I wanted. And so I made friends with a few photographers and I started pushing them off to them, my clients. You know, if I was too busy, I had a couple photographers I would refer to. And within time, I became more well-known. I became a little more popular within the community and people started to want to hire me more and they would wait a little bit for me. Not what I expected at all as part of what I was doing with my career. I came into this business thinking that the more people that I could stomp below me, the better I would become at the end because there's only so much clientele, right? There's only so many people. And if they're not shooting with me, they're shooting with somebody else, I'm losing money. That's how I thought. This is how I think now. There are so many people in our area, okay? Community over competition. So many people in our area. I charge a certain rate. I'm like, here, this is middle, there's high, and then there's low. And other people charge way lower than me. So instead of me trying to fight, be bitter, go after the photographers who are starting at the low end and they're booking maybe people that were trying to book me, I then decided that, hey, what if I can get those people down low to start to get better, start to feel comfortable, and start to build up to where I am? Then all of a sudden I'm not a big dick trying to charge $3,500 for a wedding opposed to somebody who's trying to charge $500 for a wedding. Let me get that $500 person up close to me, and that way it's not about competition of money anymore. It becomes personality, skill, and then we can all feel good charging what we charge. It's simple. If you help the people around you do better at what you guys do, everybody else will grow. Newer photographers will come in, they'll start to see what we're doing, and they'll start to grow with us. So that's how I feel about community over competition now. There are way too many people in any town to sit there and fight over which one you want to shoot. You don't want to shoot 5,000 portraits a day. You just need a few amazing portraits that you can make money off of, and you charge what you want to charge. You're not going to get every single client. Your client's going to jump from photographer to photographer to photographer. It's not the photographer's fault. It's not the client's fault. They just want something new. In fact, we've done family photos with other photographers around town, never the same twice, because I want that different experience per photographer. So let's start building, and let's start working together, and let's start community over competition, making sure that we help each other grow, and in turn, we all grow together. Cool? Hashtag community over competition, hatcherino.com, JeremyLouPhotography.com. Subscribe, share, like. I'm going to make this awkward walk over here because I don't want to edit this video. So I'm going to go. Bye. Bye.